Hi YouTube, it's Passion Taylor. You have to excuse my voice. I'm experiencing a little bit of laryngitis, so it's a little hoarse, a little rough. Anyway, this is the look that I did for nikkitutorials contest, YouTube's Next Top Guru. This is the look that I came up with. It's my shout out to Pride. Rainbow colors. On the top there's red, orange, and yellow, and then green, blue, and purple on the bottom. Yeah, anyway, this is the look that I came. Okay, I've already applied my Urban Decay Powder Potion all over my lid, up to the brow, and also underneath on the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to cover just my lid, like that. And I'm also going to do the lower lid. Like that. Next, we're going to take our finger and we're going to blend that out. Just to kind of even it out so that it doesn't crease. And you're going to do the same to the lower lash line. Like that. Next, we're going to take a fluffy brush, any kind, it doesn't matter. And we're going to pick up Gesso by MAC. And we're just going to apply that where we put that pencil. Like so. Just apply it everywhere you put the pencil. You just want to dab it on to start with. You don't really want to swipe it just yet, just to cover up that pencil. And on the bottom. And then just blend it in, blend the two together, just to give you a nice even surface. Alright, next we're going to use any flat brush. This is a brush I got from Coastal Scents. It's a chisel fluff brush. And I'm going to pick up Chrome Yellow by MAC. I'm going to tap it off so you don't get any excess, any fallout. And you're going to apply that to the inner third of your top lid only. Like that. I know that you can't really see all that well, and I apologize for that. But you want to get a good color in there. You want to pack it on until you see a nice bold yellow color. Like that. Next, we're going to apply, using the same brush, we're going to apply Orange by MAC. And you're going to apply that from where you left off with the yellow up to about right there. So that middle portion of your lid. And the same thing, you just want to pat that on. Okay, after you've placed that color, that red pigment, and you pretty much have it where you want it to be, next you're going to take a blending brush, and I used a Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and you just basically want to feather out that pigment and blend it in with that orange. Just bring it inward like that, and then blend out that edge so that it's not so harsh. The outer edge as well. And you just want to blend that. Sweep it into the yellow into the red, and it's going to kind of blend into the orange. Now that you have that blended out pretty even, what you want to do is, using that same Sonia Kashuk blending brush or whatever blending brush you're using, and picking up a little bit of that orange color, and you just want to blend, just go across where you have the orange and blend out each edge So you're going to blend the orange in with the red and the orange in with the yellow. You want to do that until it's nice and blended. Next, you want to pick up just a little bit of that yellow, just a little bit, on that same brush, and we're just going to pop that in and blend it with the orange and the red in the crease, like that. And basically you don't want to have any harsh lines. You just want to have everything nice and even and blended together so you can't tell where one color stops and the other one begins. And when you get to that edge, next what you want to do is using that same blending brush, and we're going to pick up Blank Type by MAC. And we're going to apply that at the highest part and blend out. And that's going to be your highlight. And you want to blend until you see a nice blended pinkish color in between your highlight. Next, you're going to take any flat shadow brush that you have, and we're going to apply Newly Minted by MAC, which is a green color. We're going to apply that to the inner third of our lower lid, just covering up where you have that white. Like that. Next, we're going to use that same brush, and we're going to apply Electric Eel, which is a blue color, right next to that Newly Minted, and blend those two together. Like that. You have the green and then the blue. Next, using that same brush, we're going to pick up Parfait Amour by MAC and apply that to the outer portion of that lid, the lower lid. And we're going to cover this whole area right here, and we're going to slightly sweep it into the edge of the red. Just very lightly, just bring it up and down. So basically you're creating a line along the red and blending it into the Electric Eel. And then you're going to go into Fig 1 Shadow by MAC. Tap off any fallout, and you're going to do the same thing. Just follow that line down to the Electric Eel. Like that. So basically you end up with a line of purple color from about there to where the blue starts at. And you're going to